Solar power has grown 123-fold in Texas over the last decade. Texas is a solar leader state in the US, and the state's solar capacity has increased substantially in the last year alone, with 7,352 megawatts of new solar energy works installed, significantly outpacing California, which installed only 2,697 megawatts. Of course, Tesla is also present in this field, and their solar products, such as solar panels, roofs, etc., are gradually being chosen by many Texans. So what makes Tesla's solar products competitive with other big companies? Stay tuned to find out. Tesla is one of the largest US solar installers and has deployed over 430,000 solar systems nationwide. The company offers 4 sizes of solar panel installations measured in kilowatts, which are as follows: 4.8, 9.6, 14.4, and the largest at 19.2 kilowatt hours. One very important reason why Tesla's solar products are chosen by so many customers is the low cost of installation. Musk stated that Tesla's solar panels are now 30% cheaper than the US average. It has managed to cut the price per watt. But how can Tesla do that? Well, it's simple. Tesla's strategy is simply eliminating soft costs of installing the solar infrastructure for its customers. Soft costs include permits, inspections, and hiring salespeople. For example, if a family lives in an average 1,500 square foot home, they would likely need Tesla's 9.6 kilowatt system. They will not have to pay a soft cost of up to $8,160 to the solar panel supplier Tesla. This helps customers save quite a lot of money, which could come out to around $10,000. Additionally, the customers will just pay about $2.21 per watt for Tesla solar panels, before the federal solar tax credit. But the price can vary depending on where they live, ranging from $2 per watt to $2.51 per watt. Tesla's prices are cheaper than the national average cost for solar. Accordingly, as per some sources, the average cost of residential solar in the United States in 2021 was $3.28 per watt. Tesla has made buying solar panels as easy as buying a new shirt by offering standardized solar system sizes: small, medium, large, and extra large. Tesla's easy ordering process is one of the reasons they have such low prices. Their brand name recognition also helps a lot. Tesla doesn't have to do a whole lot of work to get people to their website. People know Tesla, so they go right to it. This, plus the fact that their order process is entirely online and they only offer 4 standard system sizes, eliminating a ton of overhead costs that many other solar companies face. Next, Tesla's panels have more area, meaning more solar cells can fit in the frame, and as a result, the power of solar panels increases. Tesla's warranty says its panels are guaranteed to work at 80% capacity for at least 25 years. This is a great product warranty compared to the industry standard of 12 years. According to some experts, if customers regularly maintain Tesla's solar panels continuously, the lifespan of these solar panels can be up to 50 years. Tesla's solar panels have maximum efficiency ratings that range from 19.3% to 20.6%, and when compared with other residential panels, it's still better. Moreover, Tesla boasts about its solar products' sleek design and high performance. One of the biggest benefits of a Tesla solar panel system is its aesthetic appeal. Typical solar installations include skirting, in an effort to hide all the solar panel mounting hardware from the ground view, ensuring seamless integration into the roofing material. However, Tesla's first foray into solar power was not with panels, but with storage. Its Powerwall battery is still one of the top choices in the industry, to the point that other major solar companies offer the Powerwall with their installations. The energy capacity of Powerwall is up to 13.5 kilowatt hours. Powerwall is charged by solar during the day when solar panels are producing more electricity than the home is consuming. Tesla says Powerwall has the ability to power most appliances. Of larger 240-volt appliances like air conditioners and clothes dryers may require more batteries. How long 13.5 kilowatt hours last depends on how much energy you use, but if you avoid using energy-intensive appliances like washers, dryers, or air conditioners, it should last you a couple of days at least. Even then, Powerwall can continuously provide 5 to 7 kilowatts of energy for a short peak. Powerwall's warranty guarantees that the battery will hold at least 70% of its rated capacity after 10 years. Another important hardware from Tesla's solar energy systems is the Tesla solar inverter, which converts direct current that your panels generate into alternating current that your house can use. According to the company, a key point here is efficiency. Tesla's solar inverter operates at 97.5% efficiency. It comes with a 12.5-year warranty. Additionally, the Tesla solar roof tiles are small-scale solar panels shaped like a typical roof shingle. The Tesla solar roof tiles replace your existing roof and are permanently attached to the roof of a home. Solar shingles operate in the same way as solar panels, using a photovoltaic system to generate solar energy. Solar roof tiles are durable, strong, and engineered for all weather protection. Furthermore, the Tesla Gateway monitoring system keeps track of how your solar power system is performing. When everything is up and running, users can monitor it all from the Tesla app. Via the app, users can monitor their energy production and usage. If they have a Powerwall, they can also customize how it operates. So, how much do Tesla's solar panels cost? Tesla's solar panels range in price from $9,600 to $48,352 before incentives, depending on the system size that is best for your home or business. If you want to add energy storage to your system, each Tesla Powerwall will cost you an additional $11,000 before incentives. And finally, Tesla has also started implementing solar power supply projects in the state of Texas. Tesla wants to provide energy directly to Texas households. Its new subsidiary, Tesla Energy Ventures, submitted an application with the Public Utility Commission of Texas on August 16th last year to become a retail electricity provider. Tesla was then approved to be an energy distributor in the state of Texas. The move is part of CEO Elon Musk's vision for Tesla Energy to become a distributed global utility, an endeavor that could even outgrow the company's automotive business. Not only that, earlier this year, Tesla unveiled its giant new Megapack battery project in Texas in a new video. It's one of the biggest yet. Texas is having to rethink its electric grid after bad weather last winter put so much pressure on the grid that it pushed it to the brink of failure. The strain resulted in many regions having rolling blackouts, and a lot of people are rethinking their energy situation. Residential energy storage has gained popularity with homeowners in Texas since the crisis, as they don't want to rely on the grid too much. Tesla understood the sentiment of the people of Texas, and they made the very right decision. The company shared in Angleton, Texas, an energy storage project was proposed to provide sustainable backup support to the grid. This resulted in the installation of 81 Tesla Megapacks, providing greater outage protection while reducing the community's reliance on fossil fuels. On top of that, most recently, Tesla has filed to change rules for grid operators in Texas in order to enable anyone with solar and batteries, including residential homeowners, to participate in the state's energy market.
And then we're trying to make the retrofit panels look real nice. But then the new product we're coming out with is if you have a roof that's either you're building a house or you're going to replace your roof anyway.
In comparison to just adding solar panels to an existing roof or purchasing a new one and adding panels to it, several people who looked at the Tesla solar roof concluded that it was still not financially worthwhile. However, Tesla received version 3.5 and has dropped the price by thousands of dollars. So, how effective is this new solar roof? Sources familiar with the report said that Tesla is working on Solar Roof version 3.5, and it's currently deploying the updated solar product at employee homes for testing. Tesla has been putting a focus on durability and ease of installation when it comes to the solar roof lately. If testing goes well, Tesla is expected to introduce the new version of the solar roof when it restarts installation toward the end of the year. Version 3.5 of the tiles is less expensive, faster to install, more efficient, and will last longer.
Solar roofs that look better than a normal roof, generate electricity, last longer, have better insulation, and actually have an installed cost that is less than a normal roof plus the cost of electricity.
Tesla CEO Elon Musk said that they had to make some changes to the product in order to become cheaper. Tesla expects to be able to quickly ramp up production of these new solar tiles over the next few months, resulting in a significant economy of scale and reducing the cost. Musk said the price of the new roof is less than average for a new roof plus solar panels. Tesla's solar roof version 3 starts at about $34,000 for an average home with a 2,000 square foot roof. It costs about $1.80 per watt to install the active solar roof V3 tiles. However, the cost of version 3.5 was reduced to 20 cents per watt. Its price is 8 times lower than version 3. If you installed a 7 kilowatt Tesla solar roof version 3.5, the active shingles alone would cost $1,400 before any incentives are considered. The 3.5 version roof will be intended to save money in the long run by reducing or eliminating a homeowner's electricity bill entirely. But disembodied narrator of Techstars, isn't that what all solar roofing companies try to pitch you with? That it'll pay for itself by reducing the cost of your electricity bill? Well, let's say you own a home in California that has a 3.5 version solar roof, a 1,700 square foot roof, and uses about 9,300 kilowatt hours of electricity in a year. To cover a typical 9,300 kilowatt hour electricity usage, Tesla recommends installing a 6.14 kilowatt solar system that would cost $19,828 to install before incentives. Of that cost, $1,228 would be for active solar shingles, $6,100 would be to tear off your existing roof, and $12,500 would replace your roof. It's a lot cheaper than previous energy roofs. And according to Tesla, the install time is dependent on the size and complexity of your roof. When the solar roof initiative was first launched, Tesla said that it should take roughly the same time to install a solar roof as a tile roof, which is typically 5 to 7 days. The new tiles are significantly larger at 55 long by 25 wide. The increase in size not only reduces the number of roof tile units that must be installed, but also eliminates a large percentage of the internal non-value added components in each of the PV or photovoltaic modules in version 3 of the solar roof. That translates to fewer potential points of failure and a much simpler, faster, and cheaper installation. Upgrading the base solar roof tile to a larger size reduces the installation complexity, because the larger tiles cover more roof area. That means fewer days to install the solar roof, less interruption to the lives of homeowners, and a better overall experience. Tesla is already aiming at installing a new solar roof in less time than a traditional roof can be installed, with the ultimate goal being a faster installation than a traditional shingle roof. That's less than 9 hours. It's similar to being able to leave your old roof at home in the morning and return home merely 8 or 9 hours later to a Tesla solar roof version 3.5. Should we actually put our money on Musk or not? It does sound impressive, almost impossible. We are hopeful, but it is clearly a stretch goal for the time being. The version 3.5 tile features a higher max power output of 100 watts. With more efficient solar cells, Tesla managed to maintain the same tile size with a 52% increase in max power output. It will enable Tesla to fit more solar power with fewer solar tiles on a single roof. The new tile is bigger, redesigned on the inside, and likely to hide the solar cells better. The new tiles are textured, with new designs expected every 6 months, thanks to the accelerated testing process. They measure 25 by 55 inches, whereas the old ones measured 15 by 45 inches. They also reduce the number of parts by over half. So if they're strong, even though they're glass and we know glass breaks, how long is their expected lifespan? As you know, these tiles are actually 5 times stronger than standard roofing tiles and are engineered for all-weather durability. According to Tesla, the specs specifically note that the tiles are rated for 150 mile/hour winds, which covers a Category 3 hurricane. They also come with a Class 3 hail rating, which is about the same as a 1.85-inch diameter hail size, which is kind of close to a golf ball. A pretty extreme condition, but it does happen from time to time.
All things considered, than a conventional roof. And I think taking this approach, it can be. That's where we're headed, and I hope you agree that's the future.
In comparison to a standard roof, which can last anywhere from 15 to 50 years, the solar roof comes with a 25-year warranty, which is pretty good. Technology is evolving and improving continuously. What if I told you that a version 3.5 has a lifespan of 100 years? 4 times longer than the Tesla Solar Roof version 3. The main difference is due to materials, workmanship, and new technology when producing the tile. It was fun to see Tesla's Energy Roof version 3.5 demo, but overall it's a solid product, at least on paper. It's not clear when Tesla plans to officially launch the new Solar Roof version 3.5, but hopefully this is the boost that the Solar Roof needs to become the important solar product that Tesla told people it would be.
Crazy. In fact, for a lot of nuclear power stations, unless it's sort of in a natural disaster zone, just like question mark.
Elon Musk has issued an urgent warning, highlighting the gravity of nuclear energy abuse and the urgency to abolish it. An energy battery with a capacity of more than 100 kilowatts per square meter has been developed and thoroughly solved the storage problem, shocking both experts and people with an interest in its renewable energy. So what makes this battery so unique? And are the reports about it actually true? Right now, more than 90% of the world's electricity comes from heat sources like coal, natural gas, nuclear energy, but the truth is the methods aren't particularly effective. Moreover, it also causes serious environmental problems such as greenhouse effect, depletion of fossil energy resources, and so on. Finding a new form of renewable energy that is less dependent on the sun, wind, or other natural energy sources is therefore important. Engineers at MIT and the NREL have designed a heat engine with no moving parts. Their new demonstration showed that it converts heat to electricity with over 40% efficiency, which is a performance that's better than that of traditional steam turbines. But Ossigan Henry, Robert N. Noyce, career development professor in MIT's Department of Mechanical Engineering, explained that his team already has a well-defined pathway for reaching 98% reflectivity to squeeze out an extra 10% of overall efficiency in the cell, which will make it reach an overall efficiency of 50%. And if these cells could reach that 50% efficiency mark, a 1 square meter cell could generate around 100 kilowatts. And if you're thinking, 100 kilowatts? Well, that can't be right. A similarly sized solar panel only makes about 300 to 400 watts, or about 1/25th as much, which goes to show you how much energy and, subsequently, light tungsten puts out when heated to 2400 degrees Celsius. Now let's attempt to compute an array of 30 by 33 modules. That's about 990 square feet, and it'll have a total capacity of around 99,000 kilowatts, or close to 100 megawatts. The graphite blocks can hold enough heat to keep the cells generating power for roughly 10 hours. 100 megawatts per hour for 10 hours means a site could provide 1,000 megawatt hours, or 1 gigawatt, which is enough to power tens of thousands of homes. The heat engine is a thermal photovoltaic cell, similar to a solar panel's photovoltaic cells that passively captures high energy photons from a white hot heat source and converts them into electricity. The team's design can generate electricity from a heat source of between 1,900 to 2,400 degrees Celsius, or up to about 4,300 degrees Fahrenheit. TPV cells were the last key step toward demonstrating that thermal batteries are a viable concept, says Professor Henry. This is an absolutely critical step on the path to proliferate renewable energy and get to a fully decarbonized grid. Not only has it proved effective through tests, but grid-scale thermal batteries can also replace fossil fuel power plants. We can get a high efficiency over a broad range of temperatures relevant for thermal batteries, Henry says. The researchers plan to incorporate the TPV cell into a grid-scale thermal battery. The system would absorb excess energy from renewable sources such as the sun and store that energy in heavily insulated banks of hot graphite. When the energy is needed, such as on overcast days, TPV cells would convert the heat into electricity and dispatch the energy to a power grid. With the new TPV cell, the team has now successfully demonstrated the main parts of the system in separate small-scale experiments. The cell in the experiments is about a square centimeter. For a grid-scale thermal battery system, Henry envisions the TPV cells would have to scale up to about 10,000 square feet, or about a quarter of a football field. and would operate in climate-controlled warehouses to draw power from huge banks of stored solar energy. He points out that an infrastructure exists for making large-scale photovoltaic cells, which would also be adapted to manufacture TPVs. There's definitely a huge net positive here in terms of sustainability, Henry says. The technology is safe, environmentally benign in its life cycle, and can have a tremendous impact on abating carbon dioxide emissions from electricity production. They are working to integrate the parts to demonstrate a fully operational system. From there, they hope to scale up the system to replace fossil fuel-driven power plants and enable a fully decarbonized power grid, supplied entirely by renewable energy. On the other hand, the rise of renewable energy sources, such as solar and wind, is creating a new paradigm in the energy sector. More and more electricity is produced when there is no demand, and this is causing much of this electricity to be lost. In this situation, it might seem logical to harness that surplus renewable energy to produce heat and power when needed. However, we are faced with a technological problem, which is lacking a system that is capable of storing and producing this energy economically on demand. So then, would TPV systems offer any practical and suitable storage options? Researchers at the Solar Energy Institute of the Polytechnical University of Madrid, Universidad Politécnica de Madrid. Anyways, they've found a possible solution, a system that could store large amounts of renewable electricity for long periods of time, very cheaply, and provide heat and electricity on demand. According to the study, latent heat thermovoltaic batteries could store large amounts of surplus renewable electricity. A large part of this electricity will be produced when there is no demand, so it will be sold at a very low price in the electricity market, said Alejandro Datas, the IES UPM researcher who leads the project. It is therefore essential to store this electricity in a very cheap system, since it would not make sense to store something so cheap in a very expensive box. Therefore, storing surplus electricity in the form of heat makes a lot of sense, since it is one of the cheapest ways of storing energy. The key to this system refers to the way that stored heat is converted into electricity. When silicon melts at over 1,000 degrees Celsius, it shines like the sun. Therefore, it is possible to convert radiated heat back into electricity using photovoltaic cells. So-called thermophotovoltaic generators are like miniature photovoltaic installations that can produce up to 100 times more energy than a conventional solar power plant. In other words, if a square meter of solar panel produces 200 watts, a square meter of TPV panel produces 20 kilowatts. And not only the power, but the conversion efficiency is also higher. The efficiency of thermophotovoltaic cells ranges between 30 to 40% depending on the temperature of the heat source. So, do you think that the future of photovoltaic cells looks bright? And will it be widely used and replace nuclear power? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below.
Because solar panels only generate electricity during the day, all of this starts going away. So, do you have a point of view? Indoors as well.
Even with the great and continuous advances in solar technology, their efficiency is only in the range of 15 to 22%, depending on factors such as location, direction, and weather conditions. Have you ever wondered how we can efficiently collect energy from sunlight coming from varying angles from sunrise to sunset? Instead of creating more efficient solar cells, Stanford University scientists have created a breakthrough technology that can capture more than 90% of light. So what exactly is this impressive technology, and how is it applied? Solar panels work best when sunlight hits them directly to capture as much energy as possible. For the vast majority of US property owners, the ideal angle for a solar panel installation is close to or equal to the latitude of your home, otherwise on a south-facing roof, somewhere between 30 to 45 degrees. Tilt angle deviations of up to 10% in relation to the optimum tilt angle have less than 1% impact on the incoming solar irradiation. If the tilt angle deviations are in the order of 31 to 33 degrees, the solar panel produces 10% less energy. Moreover, a house built in the direction of less sunlight will only collect energy with an efficiency of about 10%. Solar panels will not operate at maximum production when clouds are blocking the sun, and they will not produce electricity when there is no available sunlight during nighttime hours. At Stanford University, engineer-researcher Nina Vaidia designated an elegant device that can efficiently efficiently gather and concentrate light that falls on it, regardless of the angle and frequency of that light, which they called the Agile, an acronym for Axially Graded Index Lens. It looks like an upside-down pyramid with a point lopped off. Light enters the square tileable top from any number of angles and is funneled down to create a brighter spot at the output. The researchers were able to capture over 90% of the light that hit the surface and create spots at the output that were 3 times brighter than the incoming light. Installed in a layer on top of solar cells, they could make solar arrays more efficient and capture not only direct sunlight, but also diffuse light that has been scattered by the Earth's atmosphere, weather, and seasons. This is an amazing performance gain. For example, a 200-watt solar panel produces 200 watts of energy per hour, but in reality, a solar panel would actually produce about 70 to 80% of its rated power. This means that a 200-watt 12-volt solar panel would produce around 140 to 160 watts per hour. For comparison, when you add an Agile device of the same size on top of your panel, you can capture 5 times the energy, which is about 800 watts per hour. It is equal to the output that a normal solar panel produces in 24 hours if there are 4 hours of sunlight in the day. It is known that the price of this device is quite affordable, at an estimated $1.21 per watt. Let's do some simple math to see how much money we can save from Agile. The price for a Tesla solar panel is around $2.75 per watt. If you installed 15 ground-mounted solar panels with a power rating of 300 watts each, the total cost of this system would be $12,375 US. Instead, you just need 3 300-watt Tesla solar panels to cover 3 Agile devices. Your solar system will only cost you $2,475 plus $1,089 for Agile, bringing the full cost to $3,564. So you'll save $8,820 while obtaining energy efficiency equivalent to that of 15 panels. So with such high efficiency, what material are they made of? The geometry of the pyramid was a square of side 14.5 millimeters down to a square of 8.5 millimeters, giving a concentration of 3, along a total height of 8 millimeters with 8 glass layers, with each flat 1 millimeter thick. Scientists said one of the biggest challenges was finding and creating the right materials. These materials that were used also had to be compatible with each other. So if one glass expanded in response to heat at a different rate than another, the whole device could crack, and it has to be robust enough to be machined into shape and remain durable. It must also have the ability to transmit a broad range of wavelengths from the solar spectrum, which spans roughly 300 to 1200 nanometers. After exploring many materials, creating new fabrication techniques, and testing multiple prototypes, the researchers landed on Agile designs that performed well using commercially available polymers and glasses. It was made of different optical glass flats provided by Japan's Ohara Corp. Agile has also been fabricated using 3D printing in the author's prior work that created lightweight and design-flexible polymeric lenses with nanometer-scale surface roughness. Your Tesla solar panels are guaranteed to last at least 25 years. Scientists at Stanford University say that the Agile lifespan can be up to 100 years, 4 times that of Tesla's solar panels. It is made from 8 glass layers of high quality, so it'll be very durable, resistant to all weather extremes. Furthermore, Agile requires little maintenance and is easy to clean. So, how are these Agile pyramids applied in life? Agile could be used as a tileable surface on Tesla solar panels to generate more energy. Another possible advantage to lens-based solar panels, which would benefit homeowners as well, would be that extra space between the solar collector chips. It would be great if the lensing layer could be applied over used panels and stuck onto the sides of buildings or added to the roofs of affordable housing or apartment complexes to provide grid-proof and relatively low-cost housing. Moreover, Agile also has several potential applications in areas like laser coupling, display technologies, and illumination. We could see why this technology would be very applicable to solar-powered yachts, where most of the panels are, necessarily, pointing straight up. Agile could even improve solar cells for spacecraft. This new technology could turn out to be a pretty large-scale solution to boost solar production. More focused lenses make panels more recyclable and require few rare elements due to fewer actual solar cells needed. But we need to be patient because there's still a long road ahead to get this out of the lab and into market. How do you feel about Agile? Would you retrofit your Tesla solar panels with this technology? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Otherwise, that's it for today's episode. We sincerely thank you for watching and for all of your support of our channel. And as always, if you enjoyed our video, please leave us a like, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ring that bell to stay up to date on exciting developments in the world of EVs and green technology. Once again, we thank you so much and we hope to see you again next time. Until then, take care and be safe.